going on, you guys? This is Rob here with Full Armor Motivation. And check it out. It's that time of year again. It's Father's Day. Now, I want to take the time out to shoot this quick video to send a special shout out to all of my dads out there. You know, fatherhood's not easy. But you know what? Speaking from experience, it's very well worth it. Now, any of those dads out there who are like me, you know that hospitals don't come with instruction manuals for raising kids. And, you have to kind of jump in there headlong. It can be fun. It can be stressful at the same time. It can be a little nerve wracking, looking at this little infant that you created, this little person, this new life. And you see all this innocence and, you know, this hope for, great expectations. And you may get a little anxious. You may be excited, or you just may be overwhelmed with a sense of love and joy, or maybe all of the above. I mean, myself personally, I didn't grow up with my father, and as a result, I didn't believe I knew what it took to become a great father. Matter of fact, I disclosed this to my wife, and she was very loving and supporting in my ability to be able to disclose this information. So I want to take this time out right now to give a few tips, just a few, because you can find tons of stuff online and you get all kinds of unsolicited advice from God knows where. So I got just a few tips to help those new dads and even those expected fathers on your journey when you're really just trying to get this thing figured out. First and foremost, spend time with your child. Don't be absent. Listen, you may not realize it, but children spell love Time. All they want is your time. They want to know daddy's there. They want to know dad loves them and cares for them. And you can do no better than to, talk to them, read to them, play with them, even though you don't understand the games. Like those impromptu games of tag or, you know,
Your
this
daughter
weird
just
thing
screaming
here
right now, and she
unconditionally.
not cool.
So all they want to know is that you're there for them no matter what. And even as they get older, when they have the gymnastics classes or, the sports games or the dance recitals, make sure you're there at all costs. And to that point, I want to jump to my next one. Cherish the time you have with your kids. Listen, for me personally, my kid's only 3. But at the same time, she's already 3. I mean, I remember just being able to, lay her on my chest and she has her pacifier and, she was just so tiny, and I'm proud of, the young lady she's becoming and how well she's developing and how well she speaks. But to be truthfully honest, I'm a little sad that she's getting so big so quickly. So to that, remember, one day you'll put them down, never to pick them up again. So cherish the time you have right now. Now, point number 3, very simple. Be a good role model. Now, we've all heard, do as I say, not as I do, maybe once or twice, right? Children don't respond to that. They barely listen to words you say half the time. But they're always watching you. They're always paying attention to what you're doing. And the habits that they pick up may not be the best. So you always want to make sure you model the absolute best behavior possible, especially around your kids. Okay? You can't tell your kid not to smoke cigarettes or not to do drugs if you smoke cigarettes and do drugs. It's kind of contradictory. So be an upstanding citizen, because whether you like it or not, children will learn the best by the example that you set. Okay, next step, share the mom duties. If you're a new dad, or no, not even if you're a new dad, share the mom duties either way, at all costs. It doesn't matter if it's changing diapers, if it's getting up for the late night feedings, if it's bath time, help mom out. She's already gone through a lot. Just being able to grow a human life and push that life out of her body. That's it. We have no say in how tired or how stressed out we are. We just got to get in there and do it. So help mom out, and she'll love you all the more for it. And with the fact that we're talking about mom, Always, and I mean always, treat her with respect. Now, again, children learn best by example. Now, if you disrespect mom, they're liable to disrespect mom too. And I mean, if they love mom, they'll probably respect you if you respect mom also. And as an added bonus, you have young men, they'll grow up knowing how to treat young ladies. If you have a young lady, she'll know how a man should treat his woman. So, you be a good husband, they see the example, they grow up in a home filled with confidence and love, and they know how to be treated because they have a higher standard for what they see in a significant other, and they raise children. And we continue a cycle of positive family growth. Okay, so to summarize, remember, spend time with your kids and cherish the time you get with them. Be a good role model. Don't go off telling them to do one thing and you're doing something else. Always help out with the mom duties because mom's gone through a lot. Least you can do is help out with the baby. Do all the chores. And always treat mom with respect because whether you like it or not, she deserves it. So if you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, feel free to share. And if you want to hear more from me, do me a favor. Like I said, share the video. And if I get to 50 views, I'm going to say 50 views, I'll do a part 2 on this video. You know what? Matter of fact, before I leave, I actually do have one more thing. If you need some more information on how to raise your children as they get older and the progression, now I would recommend a book. I'm more into audiobooks, but a book by Dr. Kevin Leman called Be the Dad She Wants You to Be is one of the best reads that I've had, especially when it comes to being a father, in terms of personal development and everything else. Now, I can't exactly speak to, reading books on, being a father to a young boy, but you can find those books online or at your local library or whatever. But if you look down in the description, you'll find a link for the audio book to Dr. Lehman's book, and I hope you enjoy what you hear. Now, with all that said, I'm going to get out of here because I hear a bunch of chaos outside, and I just really want to get this out. So to all my dads, all of my expected fathers, my stepdads, and even those father figures out there, salute.